Alright, welcome in everybody. I know the first half of the season was rough, but we're ready to turn the corner here in the second. I mean, just look at how fired up these guys are in these video clips.
You show basically the same video before every single game.
Yeah, I guess that's true. What y'all heard there was the voice of Harry Downer. I'm your host and game player, David Johnson.
Why don't you try switching things up? Obviously, things need to change around here.
Actually, yeah, we are. We're gonna do something different towards the end of the video, talking about the future of the program. So y'all best stick around to hear about that.
Hopefully you're ending it.
No, Harry, I know it's been bad, but we're still having a blast out here. And we're building a fan base.
I guess.
Yeah, so not a moment to waste, let's get to the action. A gorgeous mid-October afternoon here at Seminole Field in Orlando, Florida. Kentucky receives the opening kick, coming in here playing their first road game of the season. The Wildcat drive starts at the 25-yard line. Quarterback Drew Barker in for the injured Patrick Tolles, sacked by Antoine Strong. And the Truckers D would force a Kentucky 3-and-out. Second play of Dave Show's opening possession, 2nd and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Quarterback Keenan Bowman. Over the middle to Roman Estes for a gain of 17. And then we awkwardly hand it off to Dominic Holloway, who only averaged 1.2 yards per carry on 19 attempts last week at Alabama. He's off to a good start this week. On the next play, Bowman out of the play action finds tight end Kenton Crawford along the sideline for a gain of 16. The Dave Show Truckers offense is rolling.
Yeah, you're playing Kentucky.
Previous play is under review.
Mark Stoops is challenging the call on the field. Does Crawford get a foot in bounds?
Nope.
It doesn't look good, but with this game, it can go either way.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Okay. But that doesn't slow Dave Show down. 4 plays later, it's 3rd and 2 at the 16. The give to Holloway finds a hole. Touchdown Truckers! Dave Show opens things up with a 9-play, 58-yard drive to take the early 7-0 lead.
Yeah, you're not in Alabama anymore.
The next Kentucky drive starts at the 24-yard line. Barker finds Garrett Johnson over the middle for a gain of 21. 2 plays later, the handoff to Stanley Williams finds an opening. Fumbles the ball, recovered by the defense.
We're definitely not in Alabama anymore.
Jared Hines with the strip and Bruce Rose with the recovery.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to review it, and this one's coming from upstairs.
That is not a fumble.
Oh yeah, knee is definitely down. But again, with this video game, anything is possible.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Damn. The Wildcats proceed to pick up where they left off. Barker over the middle to Baker for a gain of 12. Then Barker out of the read option finds an opening up the middle for a gain of 20. Then the handoff to Williams 9 yards later. Touchdown Wildcats!
What the hell's going on here? Anyways, looks like we're gonna have a good old cat fight. This game was a pick'em and I picked Kentucky.
Of course you did. After the Dave Show offense went 3-and-out, this is the 3rd play of the ensuing Kentucky drive, 3rd and 7 at the 29-yard line. Barker lobs it. Picked off by Ashley Swanson. And the Dave Show Truckers driving band celebrates with the playing of the road chant. The crowd in unison with the tomahawk honk. Fourth play of the ensuing possession, 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line. Bowman drops back to pass. Over the middle to Seth Horn, touchdown Truckers! Bowman with his 6th touchdown pass of the season, and Dave Show turns the interception into 7 points. Fourth play of the ensuing Kentucky possession, 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Barker back to pass. Over to the right to Garrett Johnson, dragging Jared Hines, 23 yards on the reception. 3 plays later, 3rd and 5 at the 38. The short pass to JoJo Kemp III, Gavin Munoz with the tackle. 3 plays later, 3rd and 4 at the 25. Barker decides to run with it. First down. On the next play, Barker to CJ Conrad, gain of 11. 3 plays later, 3rd and goal at the 3. CJ Conrad, touchdown Wildcats. Kentucky drives 71 yards on 14 plays and 2.5 minutes to tie this thing up at 14. The Dave Show offense drives 57 yards on 12 plays, 10 of which came on the ground to set up Jason Utley's 35-yard field goal attempt that's way off the mark. After the Dave Show defense forces a Kentucky 3-and-out, the offense takes it back downfield. This is the 10th play of the possession, 3rd and 10 at the 28-yard line and only 6 seconds to go in the half. Bowman launches it and it falls incomplete. At halftime, Dave Show and Kentucky tied at 14. Got a score update for you from up the road in Gainesville. Mizzou with a 7-point lead over Florida late in the 3rd quarter. Out here in Orlando, we've got a tight one. And last year's game on this same field ended up being a thrilling shootout. This one has the ingredients to do the same thing.
Last year's game had a lot of big plays, and y'all were actually playing for something. Today, yeah, you got that pick. Other than that, it's been long, boring drives and booth reviews, and the atmosphere here is just dead. Zero enthusiasm from this crowd, who's no doubt tired of all the losing.
Well then, let's get out there and get them a win. But first, can somebody explain to me the time of possession stats here? We play 8-minute quarters, 10:24 to 9:18. It doesn't add up. Fourth play of Dave Show's opening 2nd half possession, 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line. Bowman to throw. Finds Seth Horn 16 yards on the reception. 4 plays later, it's 4th and 2 at the 32 and we're going for it. Seth Horn, first down. 2 plays later, 2nd and 11 at the 26. Bowman sacked by Josh Forrest for a loss of 6. 2 plays later, 4th and 17 from the 31 and we're going for it. Bowman on the run, not even close.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. 3rd play of the ensuing Kentucky drive, 3rd and 7 from the 25. Setting up the screen to Williams and he's got running room. Takes it upfield, 18 yards. 2 plays later, 2nd and 10 from the 43. Barker finds Baker deep, 43 yards on the reception.
Nice defense, number 3.
3 plays later, 3rd and 8 from the 13. Barker finds Blake Bone for a gain of 9. Great name. 1st and goal from the 4, the handoff to Williams, stopped at the 2. 2nd and goal, the handoff to Williams again, stopped at the 1. 3rd and goal, Barker decides to keep it, touchdown Wildcats. Kentucky goes 73 yards on 11 plays in just under 2 minutes to take the 7-point lead. The Dave Show offense follows that up with a 3-and-out. This is the 5th play of the ensuing Wildcat possession, 3rd and 10 from the Truckers' 46. Barker goes deep downfield to Jeff Badditt, 44 yards on the reception.
Number 3 with the escort service now.
Sets up 1st and goal at the 2. Barker to throw. Plenty of time. Finds Baker, touchdown Wildcats.
Looks like your boy here is getting paid.
Hey, remember we were down by 2 scores to these guys last year, twice, and won. Second play of the ensuing Dave Show possession, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Bowman over the middle to Seth Horn for a gain of 12. And the Devil approves. On the next play, Bowman out of the play action, lobs it up to Seth Horn for 15 more. Then the handoff to Dominic Holloway goes over 100 yards rushing on the day with that carry. On the next play, Bowman out of the play action again, runs into Reggie Ment for a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7. Caught! Jesse Holmes, gain of 14. On the next play, the handoff to Holloway gains 8, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Clipping. Offense.
Roman Estes with the clipping penalty backs the Truckers up.
Beep, 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 beep.
2 plays later, it's 3rd and 20 from the 41. Bowman. Over the middle to tight end Kenton Crawford gets 15 back. Brings up 4th down and we're going for it. Bowman. Over to Holloway. Stop short of the 1st down.
Cha-ching!
3rd play of the ensuing Kentucky drive, 3rd and 9 from the 25. Barker sets up the screen to Stanley Williams and he's got plenty of room in front of him. 25 yards on the reception. The Dave Show defense to go on to force a Kentucky punt. This is the 4th play of the ensuing possession, 4th and 2 from our own 28 and we're going for it. Dominic Holloway, 1st down. Phew! 3 plays later, it's 3rd and 10. Setting up the screen to Holloway, blocks out in front, and he's got running room. 29 yards on the reception. On the next play, Bowman sacked. Fumble picked up by the defense. God damn it, we suck.
Took you till now to realize that?
Hey, I've said it on here before. Remember when we were getting trashed by Kansas? My God, we're horrible.
How could I forget?
Exactly. And here's footage of me apologizing to Keenan Bowman for making him look bad.
You're always apologizing. And now you're 1-6, coach. And I use that term loosely. It's time to move on. You're not cut out for this.
No.
Jesus, really? You're always complaining about the game not being realistic enough, and realistically, you should be fired.
No. We stay the course, and I'll make this pledge to you. I'll never complain about the game again.
What do I care?
Exactly. Next up for the Truckers, we're on a bye. So as promised, we're doing something a little different. Let's talk about the future of the program, the recruits we potentially have coming in.
Why on earth would anyone want to come here?
We're going to be dominating that line of scrimmage as we've got the 10th and 22nd ranked defensive ends and the 13th ranked defensive tackle all almost committed, as well as the 13th ranked athlete, 13th ranked cornerback, and 18th ranked halfback. See, the future is bright at Dave Show.
Sure it is.
We'll dive into the recruiting details in the next episode of Dave Show Truckers Football. So be sure to subscribe and click that little bell so you don't miss a moment of the action. Now some other scores from you this week in the SEC as Dave Show's next opponent, South Carolina, falls to 1-5. They got shut down by Tennessee. The Gamecocks' opponent next week, Missouri, held on to beat Florida. Ole Miss blew out LSU. Kansas almost gets the upset over Oklahoma, and Auburn remains undefeated with a narrow win over Texas A&M. That'll do it for us here. For Harry Downer, I'm David Johnson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next show. Roll Truckers!